Hello students, how are you? Hope you are studying well and also preparing for your P1 exam. Not only for P1 exam, actually you have to prepare for your boards exam because whatever the situation will be, you have to give the boards exam. I have told you previously. So actually I have got some messages and some comments, also some phone calls, that is what we have done in previous class, in class 9, that is I have listed some important formulae, working formulae on which the sums will be there actually of the different chapters. Here also in class 10 I am now giving you the list of some important formulae of the chapters. Some I have given in previous class, but also okay in class 10 other formula are there. So let us start. The first one in your syllabus, the first chapter is real numbers. So for real numbers, first is Euclid's division lemma. Euclid's division lemma. Actually, you know this one. Simple thing: A equals to BQ plus R at 0 less equals to R less equals to B. This is actually the division algorithm. What you have done in previous classes, the same division algorithm. That is the simple thing, and the technique I will show you later. Whenever we will do the chapter real numbers, then we will do the technique. Actually applying Euclid's division lemma, we have to find the HCF of two numbers. Very easy technique, I will show you later. Okay, now the second one it is coming. The second one is, if P is prime and P divides a square, P also will divide A. A simple, where A is obviously positive integer. P is prime and P divides a square, then P will divide A also, where A is the positive integer. If P by Q is a rational number and Q can be expressed as the multiplication of or the factors of 2 and 5 only, then we can say P by Q is terminating decimal, otherwise it will be non-terminating. All of those discussions are there. Whenever we will do this chapter, then you can find the applications of those results. Okay, let us come to the next chapter. The next chapter is the polynomials. For polynomials, only the relation between coefficient and zeros are there. If ax square plus bx plus c, this is a quadratic polynomial whose, okay, I am writing, is the polynomial or quadratic polynomial, actually this one, and alpha and beta are the roots, not the roots, are the zeros of it, then alpha plus beta, that is the sum of the roots, alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a, and alpha beta equals to c by a. Actually this is the relation between the coefficients and the zeros of the polynomials. If it is a cubic polynomial, that is 3 zeros are there, if ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is a cubic polynomial, alpha beta gamma and alpha beta and gamma are zeros, then simple thing, alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to minus b by a, that is the sum of the zeros is minus b by a. Okay, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, that is pairwise sum, that will be c by a, and alpha beta gamma equals to minus d by a. The next chapter is quadratic equation. Actually, you know the quadratic equation looks like ax square plus bx plus c, this type, equals to 0. So this is the quadratic equation, that is the highest degree of the polynomial is 2. So obviously 2 roots will be there. Roots means actually the value of x which satisfies this polynomial or this equation. You can say quadratic equation or polynomial. For the polynomial the zeros will be applied, zeros will be used, and for the equation the roots will be used. Same thing. Now this type of factorizations you have done, the middle term factorizations you have done in class 9. But that time also I have told, that is whenever you can't do one factorization with the middle term factor, then you have to use the great formula, that is the Sridhar-Acharya formula. What is the Sridhar-Acharya formula? Sridhar-Acharya formula, that is the roots of this equation will be x equals to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. One root is minus b plus this one by 2a, and another is minus b minus this one by 2a. This part b square minus 4ac, this part is called the discriminant. This is called the discriminant, and on this one only we can find the nature of the roots, that the roots will be real or complex, or roots will be distinct or equal, those will be found here. So if actually discriminant, we denote discriminant with the capital D. So if d is greater than 0, not with the root, under the root only the b square minus 4ac is there, that is only called the discriminant. So if d is greater than 0, then the roots are real and distinct. Okay. If d is equals to 0, the roots are real and equal. From here only you can find, if it is 0, then obviously what are the roots? Minus b by 2a. Two roots will be minus b by 2a. Okay. And if d is less than 0, that is under the root, if the negative sign is coming, then the roots are not real. That is complex roots we will find. We will go to the complex number system. You don't know now, it is in class 11. So just you have to write here the roots are not real. Those are the nature of the roots only. In this chapter this is only there, and some actually here this chapter here you have to do the word problems. Lots of word problems are there. The river and stream, that is the boat and stream problem, the train problem, then the that is the time and distance problems. Those type of problems are there. You have to find those. Okay. Then let us come to the next chapter. The next chapter is arithmetic progression, or it is called AP. So for AP, actually this is the series problems. AP, GP and HP are there. In your syllabus only AP is there. So for AP, the nth term, actually whenever you will do this chapter, then you will find what are the significances of those terms. Just I am writing here, and you have to also list those as of previously in previous class whatever you have done. So nth term, that is denoted as Tn, or you can say Tn. Traditionally we take this, the small one, Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 into d, where a is the first term, d is the common difference. A is the first term and D is the common difference, and n, you know, whatever, if you have to find fifth term of the series, then T5 will be there, so this 5 will be come here. Whatever you have to find, T5, T6, T7, whatever, you have to put there only. Okay. The nth term, number 1. Number 2. Sum of n terms. Sum of n terms. Oh, another thing I have forgotten, that is this is from the first. Nth term from first of the series actually. From last it is Tn, the same thing, Tn equals to L minus n minus 1 into d, where L is the last term. Actually, whenever you will do this chapter, you will see the problems are there. That is, you have to find the say 21st term from the last. The last term of the series is given, and you have to find the 21st term from the last. Then you have to use this formula, and you have to use the formula, the upper one, whenever you have to find the nth term from the first. That is, the first term it is given. You have to common difference is given, and you have to find the first term. Sorry, the nth term. Okay. Now number 2, sum of n terms. Sum of n terms, it is denoted as Sn. Sn equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or n by 2 a plus L, that is the first term plus last term. N means whatever the term will be mentioned there, that is the n. So 2a plus n minus 1, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or whenever the last term will be mentioned over there, then you can use this formula also, n by 2 a plus L. Now students, the next chapter in your syllabus, it is coordinate geometry. For coordinate geometry, 4 main formula are there. One is number 1, that is called the distance formula. Distance formula, that is, if x1, y1 and x2, y2 are 2 points, then the distance between those, I am not writing, just writing distance. Distance between those will be root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square units. Actually, it can be x1 minus x2 and y1 minus y2. Here the square is there, so the no any problem with the sign will be there. Okay, so distance is this one. Next formula, it is the section formula. Section formula, actually what is the section formula? Two types of sections are there. One is internal sections and another is external section. In your syllabus, the internal section is only there. Here, suppose the line is this one. Here x1, y1, this point is there. Here x2, y2, this point is. If this is A and this is B. Now, if another point we are getting C. If this is the point C, x3, y3. Or okay, I am writing only xy. If this point C dividing this line into the ratio m is to n, that is from here to here it is m and from here to here it is n. In this distance, in this length, m is to n. Then what is the coordinate of this point? This is internally, C is internally making section of m is to n ratio. Then x will be mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, and y will be my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. This is for internal. This is for internal division or internal section. Internal section. This is only in your syllabus. So we have done the distance formula, the section formula. The third formula is the centroid. Centroid of a triangle. Centroid means the point where the three medians intersect. And also you know that is the medians actually, okay, I am drawing here. If this is a triangle, then those are the medians and this is the centroid. This is the centroid. So the distance from here to here, the ratio actually, from the vertex to the centroid and centroid to the midpoint. Actually median means they will meet at the midpoints of the corresponding sides. So from the vertex to the centroid and centroid to the midpoint, the ratio will be 2:1 always. Coordinate of centroid actually, coordinate of centroid when those points are x1, y1, this is x2, y2 and this is x3, y3, then the coordinate of the centroid very easy, x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. The last one, that is the area of the triangle. Area of triangle. That is the same thing. If x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3, three vertices are there of a triangle, then what will be the area of the triangle? Actually the formula is quite big, but there is a symmetry. How you will remember this formula? I am saying just draw a circle 1, 2 and 3 and give this arrow, that is the clockwise arrow. Then how to just I am writing now area equals to half. It is not half into base into height. Here no any base or heights will be given over there. So you have to find the area in this process. Half, then x1, the number 1 point and we are taking the abscissa x1, then y2 minus y3, just see x1 y2 minus y3 plus, now we are coming to x2, then y3 minus y1, y3 minus y1 plus we are coming to x3. So x3, so it will be y1 minus y2. In this way you can keep in mind this formula. So those four formulae are there for coordinate geometry. Another small concept is there, that is the collinearity of the points. Actually, if we have to prove that is those points are collinear means they will lie on the same line, then if we can prove that is the triangle formed by those points is the area of the triangle formed by those points is coming 0, then obviously the area of this triangle will come 0, so obviously this will come to the baseline. So here only we have to prove, we have to show A equals to 0, that is this total part will come 0. Then we can say the 3 points x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3 are collinear. Okay. So those are the some main formula from those chapters, and other chapters are there apart from the trigonometry, apart from the triangles and circles. Other chapters are there, that is the trigonometry. You know all the formulae I have given you previously. The trigonometry, the surface area volume, the total formula, whatever I have given in class 9 and also in class 10, you know those formulae. I have given the study materials. Okay, and then the statistics probability we have done here, and the last one chapter is there, area of the segments and sectors of the circles. The small formula there, 2 or 3 formula. Whenever we will do this chapter, then we will do those. So those are some important formulae, and with others chapters also. I have given you previously, that's why I am not saying now. What you have to do, you know very well actually. You have to make one list of those formulae and don't just keep those closed forever up to the board's exam. You will not see those, not like that. Actually, I know if I say 1 lakh times also, then also some of you will not do this, but it's for your sake only. If you don't do, then you cannot memorize all those formulae. There are more or less, with the algebraic formulae, algebraic identities, there are more or less 50 to 70 formulae and techniques are there. It's not possible, it's not the easy work to memorize all those formulae. So obviously you have to write those, you have to see those properly, you have to go through, and you have to also memorize those. Whenever you will do the practice, then you can memorize, but also whenever you will just do the other chapters, then it's very possible that is you will forget the previous chapter's formula for the techniques. So it's my suggestion to you, if you want to do good in board's exam, not the irresponsible type of things in whatever you have done in class 9, you have not done. I know you have not done. Most of you have not done this. Actually, I have forced you. That's why you have only written the formula, but you have not memorized. So who have memorized, for them the clap is there. But in your this year the board's exam is coming. So for your sake only, just write down those formulae at one big chart paper, or you can write, you can do one formula copy and then put those formulae in that copy and try to memorize. Go through those regularly, then obviously you can memorize. So best of luck, students. Don't think that sir is scolding us. I am not scolding you, I am just giving you the suggestion. So do this. Thank you.